So hey you guys, so Nadula actually sent me this bob wig and I'm actually going to unbox it with you guys. So just starting with the package is super sleek and cute. It's definitely giving everything that it needs to give, and they gave me a lot of goodies that came inside. So they sent me this robe. I think it's such a pretty color. It says Nadula on it, and I just think that it is very cute and sleek. I'm actually very much in love with it. It's a silk or satin robe, and yeah, so they actually sent me some goodies too. They actually sent me these press-on nails. They're super cute. I love the design on them. They sent me this HD wig cap. You know, your girl loves that. They sent me this compact mirror. It's actually something I can use for my makeup or anything. It's super cute. And they sent me this band to actually tie down my wigs with, and I love the color of this also. They sent me this brush as well. I've never actually seen a brush like this, but it's actually super cute, and I think that it's supposed to be good for detangling your hair because it has the separation in the bristles. And now onto the wig. So it came packaged very beautifully. It did have a net around it, but I already had took that off. The wig came in great condition. The lace is actually very much giving. I love how the lace looks. It's very transparent. You see how it looks on my hand here. And the wig actually did come pre-cut. I've never received a wig like this, and I know that this is just so convenient. So yeah, so this was definitely a nice addition. So it actually came very well put together inside, and it came with the band and adjustable combs to actually make it glueless and easier to install. Now the hair feels soft. It is like a Yaki hair, so it does almost have a real feel to it, but I'm actually super excited to try this wig on and see how natural it actually looks. But it's very soft, it's very full, and yeah, I give it a thumbs up so far. So let's go ahead and install this wig.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Janeesamaria here, back with another video. And today we actually are about to install this bob wig that Nadula sent me. So this is the bob wig that they sent me right here. I already did my braid down right now. They're not perfect, like I said. I always do my braids just enough to do exactly what it needs to do. So the braids are not perfect, but they're going to work for this install. Yeah, so this is the wig that they sent me. I'm assuming that this is a Yaki Brazilian bob wig because it feels like Yaki to me, because it feels almost like real hair. If you know or ever had Yaki hair, you know what it feels like, and this is kind of what it feels like. But this is still 100% human hair. It's Brazilian hair, and it kind of feels just like my hair. If I was to straighten my own hair, this is what it would feel like. So it's definitely giving like natural vibes. I've never had a Yaki wig, so I'm pretty excited to see how this is going to turn out, and if it's actually going to turn out to look just like my hair. So yeah, the wig did come pre-cut, as you can see. So this is very convenient because it came pre-cut. I've never received a wig pre-cut, so yeah. And they even did the little squiggly line, so that way it's not just straight across, and that way it will give more natural when I install it. So shout out to them for that. And I'm gonna actually show you guys how to actually install this bob wig. It is a 7x7 closure. I've never had a 7x7 before. It's supposed to be like from temple to temple, I believe. So this is something different, and hopefully it's gonna give a natural effect. So yes, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to install this wig.
So I'm gonna start off by using this Skin Guard by Erica J, because it's just going to protect me from the glue that I'm putting on. This is definitely something that's optional. You don't have to have this. And then I'm gonna use my HD wig cap. You know, your girl actually loves HD wig caps. Like, it changed my life. I literally would not do an install if I don't have an HD wig cap. It just makes a huge difference in how it looks. It's very transparent and see-through. Like, it's literally the best thing ever. I can't make this up. So we're just gonna put on the cap like so, and just tuck all your hair in. Normally I would sew up my hair that's in the back, but I decided not to. I'm just gonna leave it down and just tuck it in the wig after. I definitely do recommend to sew it down for a more seamless install, but I'm just doing something that's super quick and easy for me, so you're definitely able to do what is best for you. And you're gonna make sure that the wig cap is actually going all around over your ears. It might be a little bit uncomfortable, but this is only gonna be temporary. So I'm gonna cut holes into my ears to put over my ear to just help it stay a little better, so that way my ear flaps will glue down better. This is definitely something else that's optional. I think that it helps me to actually just hold everything in place so that way it doesn't go anywhere. This is how it looks after I cut out the ear flaps. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Got To Be Glue Free Spray. So this is just going to be the free spray, the glue that's going to hold down my wig cap so that way it doesn't go anywhere and that is attached to my head basically. So I'm just going to spray all the way around on my skin. This is kind of what that skin guard came in handy for, so that way it doesn't worry about breaking me out or anything like that. And I'm just gonna blow dry it and just make sure that it feels like tacky around my head, because that means that it's kind of sticky and that it's gonna actually stick to my head. And I'm just gonna blow dry it until it's completely dry. So I'm just gonna go in with some scissors and I'm gonna cut off the excess cap that is not glued to my head. I'm just gonna go all the way around my head, and I'm just gonna cut the part that I did put around my ear. See how it kind of just makes it just stuck right there on the side of my ear, because sometimes I have a habit where the ear flaps will come up if I don't do that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna continue just cutting off the little excess pieces. Personally, I'm taking off a little bit more from what I glued, because I don't want it to be so far on my forehead. So I'm just cutting off the excess until I feel like it is in place with where I would want my wig to be. And yeah, so now I'm just going in with some free spray to just make it a little bit more stuck to my head, so that way you don't see that little white outline, so that way it looks more like a bald cap all the way around. This is definitely something that is optional. And now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. So you can get any like powder foundation or anything that you have, any makeup that is your color, to apply on your cap so that way it looks like your skin. Because right now you can see that my cap is looking white and just not my color. So I'm just gonna use my makeup to apply on top to just fix that, so that way it blends in with my skin more. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the inside of the wig as well, so that way it blends into my cap and it blends into my skin and everything looks flawless, so that way we can get a more natural look. And yeah, this is what it's gonna look like after you finish applying the makeup onto the wig. And I'm just going to put it on my head now. So I put the band over first, and then the wig is going to come right after. This is the most easiest way to put on your wig. And I'm just going to arrange it on my head so that way the center part is directly in the center of my head. Now you guys, this is a glueless wig. This is definitely a glueless wig. You can see that it looks really good without being glued down. It's definitely giving what it needs to give if I were to style it. But I am choosing to actually glue it down just because I want this to actually be stuck on my head for a couple of days. I don't want to take it off and put it back on, so I'm simply going to actually glue down my wig instead. And yeah, I'm going to go in with my Erica J lace adhesive. So this is basically just my wig glue that I'm going to be using. You can use whatever wig glue that you want. I know Bold Hold and Ghost Bond are some other options that are pretty popular that you guys can definitely use to put down your wig as well. Yeah, I'm just going to put it all over the parts where I'm actually going to be sticking the wig to. I'm not going all the way around my head. As you guys can see, I did leave my ear flaps on there, but I'm going to cut them at the end. I just did it to just make putting on the cap a lot easier. And as you can see, my cap did slide back a little bit, so I had to literally pull it back forward and glue it back down a little bit. So yeah, sometimes this happens, but we just keep going on with the install. And I do a couple layers of glue to just make sure that it's completely stuck. So I just put a layer on and I wait for it to dry clear, and then I put another layer on, and when that dries we can pull the wig down and stick it to the glue. So I like to just go piece by piece. I like to just go piece by piece when I'm putting down the wig and using a comb to just make sure that it's actually stuck all the way down. This just makes it easier, and so that way there's no like clumps or anything or ripples that come in your wig. And you can see that now it's starting to give a little bit of scalp. It's glued down, and I'm just going to continue just pulling it around the rest of the way until the whole entire closure is stuck to my head. And then I'm just going to blow dry it after to just make sure that it's dry and the glue is stuck to my head. And as you can see, I'm cutting off the ear flaps now. These are the flaps that I had glued down, but I just did it so that way the cap would just stay down all the way, and I just cut it at the end. You can choose to just put the cap in the center of your head if you don't want to put it all the way around to begin with, but this is just my method that I use. And then I just put a little bit of freeze spray back on top because I feel like it kind of melts the lace into my head, so that way it doesn't give that white look or anything, so more so it gives it a clear, transparent look on my head to make it look like scalp. And I'm gonna go in with my Nadula band, and we're gonna just tie it around, and this is just gonna hold everything in place while we style our hair, so that way we can have a flawless look at the end. And now I'm going in with my Bath Pack hair serum. I just started using their products. I'll drop my link down below. You guys can shop their products. They have brushes and hair care products and serums and anything that you need that's actually specializes in healthy hair and not putting a lot of tension on your hair. So I definitely recommend to shop with them. They're pretty good, and the serum smells really good. And now I'm just gonna go in and style my hair. I'm choosing to do sections. I'm not doing too small of a section. I'm literally just going in and just flattering it since it was already pretty straight when I got it, but I just want to make sure that it looks very straight and seamless because we want to make this look as natural as possible. So look at that. The hair is flat ironing great. It is actually looking really nice. It's actually giving my hair, and we're not even finished yet. And I am using the brush that they sent me. It's actually working pretty well, especially with this hair. It's just going straight through. I actually love how that brush feels. And look at the hair. It's actually looks very nice and is straightened very well. So I'm truly impressed actually. Now the wig, I'm not a big fan of the way that the length is, so I'm gonna personally cut it. This is definitely something that's optional, but I'm gonna cut it because I want a shorter bob wig. I'm not really for like the slanted bobs type of looks. I don't think it looks good on my face, so I'm gonna literally just shape it to my face and make it a little bit more of a straight bob all the way around. But like I said, this is definitely optional. You guys can cut your hair if you feel comfortable, or not. You can definitely just leave it the way it was. And look at it, the bob is definitely bobbing. Like, I'm loving how this looks right now. Like, I'm kind of feeling myself a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. And you can see like the hair like looks pretty real because of the Yaki. It's definitely giving real hair vibes, and I'm here for it. And now we're just gonna do some finishing touches. So I'm gonna go ahead, this is definitely optional as well, but I'm gonna add some baby hairs because I'm a baby hair type of girl. I can't do no baby hairs. It's just not me, it's not in my blood. So we're gonna go ahead and cut out some baby hairs. Now you can just part it to like a U shape and then just cut however much that you want. You know, I know a lot of people like their baby hairs differently, but it's definitely up to you. And I'm gonna use Shea Moisture Mousse to actually form my baby hairs. Yeah, I feel like mousse just makes it feel more soft. I don't really like when my baby hairs feel crunchy, so this is definitely my go-to. And then I recommend to cut your baby hairs a little bit longer at first, and then you can cut more as you go just to see how you like it or not, because once you cut it short, you can't make it longer, but you can definitely make it shorter from being long. So I just do this to just be safe. Yeah, the baby hair is definitely giving. I feel like this definitely completed the look. And yeah, this is the finished look. If you guys liked how this wig turned out, I'll have the details in the description below. I'll drop a code right here for you guys so you can actually go and purchase yourself. It's super cute and it's definitely giving a little mature, cute, natural vibe. I'm definitely here for it. So yes, Team Nadula, because we are bobbing. And if you like this video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. On your way out, thank you for watching.